Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK and Fernbus Coach Simulator. I have got so much to tell you today. It's ridiculous how much stuff there is to chat about. I'm going to be telling you an awful lot about Fernbus Coach Simulator. This is some stuff I've been sitting on for weeks. I've been absolutely biting at the bit to tell you all about it. Today I can tell you about it, and it's good news. It's really positive stuff. We've all been patiently waiting for this to happen, so yeah, relief is finally here. And there's a whole load of extra stuff that maybe you weren't expecting that is also going to be announced today. So in addition to that, there's a bit about the channel. So this is a big video. This is an interesting video. If you're interested in Fernbus and or Sim UK as a whole, then please watch this video because there's a lot of content today. Okay, there's a lot to tell you today. Now, there have also been a lot of updates that you'll spot new stuff all over the place for Fernbus Coach Simulator. I've been saying it for weeks and months, and hopefully you guys have been believing me, but a lot of the work that's been going on with Fernbus has been in the background, stuff that's not really tangible. You don't necessarily see it, but it takes a lot of time to implement it, and it's going to give us massive performance enhancements and benefits across the board over a period of time. Now, today's episode is not going to be about the recent updates that have been released. Not unless it captures my imagination at a particular moment. I haven't done any research or planning to document that. You can see here that the map has been updated a bit. We've got these red marks here, which I believe indicate roadworks, delays, bad traffic, something like that, most likely. I haven't looked in to see what it is. And also all of the route numbers have now appeared. The map, I have to say, has expanded, or is that my imagination? I don't know. But anyway, what is good, and what I can definitely say, is that it looks more vibrant and polished, and it's a much nicer finish. It looks really good. Now, I'm trying to load my save game so that we can continue on today. For some reason, though, it's not showing me the route that we've done. Now, this is the second time I've tried to do the north of Germany, so I'm hoping it's not going to screw up again. But last week we went from Kiel to Shwerin, so today it's Shwerin to Rostock, which is actually probably the shortest of all the routes. Following that, we're going up to Saline, and then all the way down here to Potsdam. That's the route we're working on. Started at Bremen, Bremen to Hamburg, Hamburg to Kiel, Kiel to Shwerin, Shwerin to Rostock today, and then Saline down to Potsdam to finish. But like I say, I'm not going to focus on this stuff today. I have got so much to tell you. I don't know if this is going to be a long enough route. So I better just get started and see how much I can actually get across to you. Okay guys, so here we are at Shwerin Busbahnhof. We're half an hour ahead of schedule, which is, it's good. I mean, we're ahead of schedule. It means that we can get passengers on board and leave on time. And if we have an issue along the way, it doesn't then make us late. In the future, I would really like to see passengers arriving just before their bus is due to leave, rather than being there when you arrive. I'd also like to see some passengers turn up late for the bus, and then it's up to the driver whether or not you wait for them. I suppose technically you're supposed to just go. But I think that would be cool. That would add to the realism. As it is for now, though, we can just arrive half an hour early, pick everybody up and leave half an hour early. And that way, if we have an issue along the way, because if you've seen any videos for Fernbus on this channel, you'll know that we occasionally have issues. So yeah, I apologise to you guys. I'm sure you want to hear all about Fernbus Coach Simulator. And we will get to that, I promise you. And some of you might even be interested to know what's going on with Sim UK as well, and we'll get to that at the end. But we are heading from Shwerin Busbahnhof to Rostock today, and I'll be getting off the bus and taking a break at this point too. Now the first thing I need to do is reconfigure my steering wheel, because I'm now using a G29 as opposed to my G27. Some of you will know I was having G27 issues a while back, and I ordered in a G29 thinking that the G27 was beyond repair, and everything was extremely bad and dire. I had to go to the wife and say, wife, good wife, I need a G29, and you know how that conversation went. Anyway, I ended up with a G29, which shocks me, but then almost immediately after that I fixed the G27, so I'm not the most popular of people right now. That being said, the G29 is not giving me that consistent error that I had with the G27. I always thought that was my Xbox 360 causing that problem, but it turns out it was the G27. So that's interesting. The G29 doesn't have that problem. Now I do need to set my keys up today, which is good and bad, because nope, we want this one, I think. Oh god. Yeah, okay, for a minute there I thought it wasn't registering my G29. That's fine. Brakes, okay, all that's working. Thank goodness for that. Now use the axis on your device and watch at the previews below. Need to get rid of that at, it throws me. Now use the axis on your device and watch the previews below. Yep. Interesting. That seems to work really well. That seems perfect, in fact. Like I don't have to tweak and play with it like I did with the G27. Select one that fits fits best. Select one that fits best. This one, I think. Ooh, I don't really know what any of that meant, but anyway. Okay, so we can now strafe. Aha. And forward is going to be the accelerator, and so I think inverted. Yeah, inverted seems to be the best one. That's really unique. I've never seen that in any other game before, that whole axis picking thing. But actually it's pretty straightforward, and that seems to be working really well. I'm not sure if that's part of the newest update. I haven't had to do this for quite a long time. So yeah, that's really good. That's good. That's good. Interact left mouse button. Yes, 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 yes. Neoplan Skyliner. Okay, right. Gas. That's going to be this little beauty here, and as we know, it's going to be inverted. Right. Okay, so yeah, guys, I apologise. There's going to be a bit of setting up, and it means I'm going to forget buttons, and I know you want to get into the exciting stuff, but I do need to do this first. Interesting differences between the G29 and the G27. If you've got a G27, don't buy a G29 unless you're really serious about racing, sim racing, because it is better in simulation racing in terms of like simulation truck driving and bus driving and stuff. I don't think it's as good. I miss having all the buttons on the shifter. The shifter now is just a shifter. It doesn't do anything else. Massive disappointment. Interestingly though, I have bought a converter from Leo Bodner, which converts the G27 shifter into a USB controlled device. So I should, theoretically, I need to buy a cable for that, but theoretically I should be able to use my G27 shifter with my G29. So I'll let you know how that goes. Possibly next week or in the next couple of weeks or something, when I finally manage to get the cable. I have just bought a G29, and yeah, I need to be careful because the wife might kill me. Steering, it doesn't auto pick it, that's fine, but this is the one we're using. Default seems fine to me. That's good. God, I didn't realise I'd have to change every blinking, do everything. But I guess I do have to do everything. Start stop engine, that's on the Cytec, that's okay, that hasn't changed. Fixing brake, that's on the Cytec. Okay, most of these are on the Cytec. Ah, here we go, gear up, gear down. We're going to have to add a key. Oh, gear down, that should work now. Excuse me. Do apologise. Aircon, blah 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 blah. Beginning the announcement, guys. I don't think I've ever hit that button, and some of you have drawn my attention to it, and I will try and sort that out. There is so much to talk about. I'm really going to struggle to fit it all in today, and I'm kind of getting a bit flustered because of it. But I'll try. I will try and keep my cool, so that we don't have any issues. Oh crikey! Might help if I had a brake, mightn't it? Yeah, that would be the brake then. Which one best suits us? Yes, that's the brake. Setting this up is pretty easy, I've got to say. The G29 brake is much improved. It's better suited to racing than anything else, but yeah, it's good. It's much better than the G27, the brake. The pedals, other than that, are pretty much identical. I can't see any difference. I don't feel any difference, that's for sure. The accuracy of the wheel is much better, and the force feedback is better. There's still a bit of a dead zone in the middle, but it's hardly noticeable now. Hardly noticeable. That being said, it's better for racing than it is for simming, and I think I mentioned that already. Okay, I think we have enough now to drive the bus. Oh no, I know what I haven't got. I haven't got a button to stand up and sit down. That's going to be tricky. Do you know, that really is going to be tricky because I can't remember what it's called. Do you know what? I can't remember what it is. I'll just use the keyboard for today. So let's return to the game. Oh wow. Oh wow. We ended up upstairs somehow. Oh wow, I can't get in. What the hell? Oh, I see. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I have to hold the throttle kind of halfway down to stand still. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. Alright. So I'm going to force myself out. Oh no, that's strafing. Stop strafing. Turn round. Okay. If I lift my foot up too much, I'll just run off backwards. It's a good job we've got half an hour to do this, isn't it? Right, so. Take a break. The doors are required to be open. Okay, 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 okay. I will open the door. Oh, hang on a cotton picking minute. This is not the repaint we're supposed to be driving in. I didn't realise you could change the repaint mid... No, you can't. So something weird's happened there, guys. It seems to have changed my repaint, but... Is it my imagination, or does that bus look extra glossy and silky and sexy? Plus, I'm hitting 50 FPS at the moment. So maybe these updates have been really good. Let's get this flipping brake out the way. Goodness me. Right, brake done. This is going to be interesting. Now I need to hunt down the passengers. Madam? Madam? Oh, this is tricky. Sir, I love this targeting system thing. Tells you their name now. They've really improved this. Guys, I've been telling you right from the start this game is going to be epic. And I think what we're going to see in the next couple of weeks and months is going to vindicate all of my enthusiasm. Now, I think I offended definitely one of you, maybe some of you, with some of the comments I made recently about ETS2. Just want to clarify, I've already done her. Just want to clarify that I'm not bad-mouthing ETS2. I was playing ETS2 when it first came out a lot, an awful lot. There we go, that's everybody. All passengers checked in. Don't start the ride. Holy cow. I'll get all these buttons and stuff figured out for the next video, but I'll just deal with it today. Let's try and get these guys on. Christ, what happened to your neck, sir? How you doing, sir?
Grazie, bitte sehr.
Grazie.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Mahlzeit, bin ich hier richtig?
Danke.
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 Servus, das Ticket. Bitteschön. Ciao.
Bitteschön, ciao.
Ciao.
Hello, madam.
Ich
Ciao.
möchte noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
Rostock, I can help you out. To Rostock. There we go, madam. Oh, and
Cool.
there you go. Danke.
Grazie,
Hello,
bin
sir.
ich hier richtig?
Grazie.
Vielen Dank.
Danke. Oh, something interesting that I meant to tell you. Some of you know who Alan Sherwood
Ich
is.
möchte noch ein Ticket für
And
Fahrrad.
he showed me this really cool picture the other day. He was playing Fernbus, as he often does,
Danke.
and one of the passengers walked onto the coach. They didn't do this vanishing rubbish. They walked onto the coach properly, like proper people. And they've been saying right from the start
Ticket. Bitteschön.
that that's coming, or coming back, I should say, because in the early access
Hallo, könnte ich
that
bitte
was
ein Ticket
present.
bei Ihnen kaufen?
Saline, yes. Yeah, that was present at the beginning, and they took it out. What did I...
Hallo, ich benötige noch ein Ticket. bitte.
Okay, let's try that again. Saline, yes, that's where you want to go. Check. Oh, I clicked the tick. Yeah, they took it out because it was a bit buggy, and they couldn't sort of get it working in a seamless fashion.
Hier mein Ticket.
But yeah, there's been no sight nor sound of it since then, really. They've always said it will come back in. Look at this. Look at all this fantastic luggage chucked in the back here. This game is awesome. I think you guys, those of you who have been umming and ahhing about whether this is good or not, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And I thought, whilst I'm just mentioning that, I might have to come over here and show you that this truck is floating. His front wheels are floating off the floor. This guy's floating off the floor. So, I mean, they've got hovercraft vehicles in it now. You weren't expecting that so early, were you? So, yeah. But, honestly, this game is going to be amazing when it's finished. And there's so much coming. And I'm excited to tell you all about it today. So, let me try and get in this flipping seat. There we go. There we go. Okay. Kind of customary at Sim UK that I completely forget to turn my head tracking on. So, having just done exactly that. Whoa! Let's reset. There we go. Head tracking is on. Let's get this coach started up. Please work. Yes! Is it my imagination? They have improved the GPS. Yes! That is a major bugbear of mine. I'm pretty sure that's been enhanced. I can actually kind of see what I'm looking at now. But we'll leave the one up on the dash, on the overlay for now, because I'm quite happy with it anyway. Oh crikey, I've got no lights. This is tricky. Let's start by turning everything on. And
Hallo und
play the
herzlich
announcement.
willkommen bei FlixBus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Turn that up a tad.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im
Look at that
Bus
sort
gilt
of
die
middle-
gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht.
Middle fiddle.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen
Let's check if we have gears. Oh. Oh yeah, that's reversed. That's first. Okay, that's working. We are good for fuel. Incidentally, The fuel usage is going to be tweaked, or may have already been tweaked as part of the most recent update. So yeah, we'll be required to visit the old petrol station a little bit more often, which will be nice. A nice additional feature. Come on, turn the lights on. Automatic particle filter on, cruise control off, that would be silly. Nav on, comfort drive suspension on, fanfare on. Don't think we need anything else. Voltage converter on. Okay, that all looks good. Destination display is on. That was weird. Kind of felt like a light came on then, but I didn't click anything. Cigarette lighter on a bus? Surely not.
Hello and welcome to FlixBus.
Hey, Chris is speaking English.
Your favorite destination today.
Right,
We would like to share some information about the journey.
here we go. Handbrake off.
Seatbelt is compulsory on board.
Okay, no idea whether the windscreen wipers are on.
Seatbelt fastened throughout the entire
It's
journey.
weird. I feel like I've completely forgotten how to drive.
You will find our information card containing further safety instructions.
And I've got zero force feedback right now.
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse
Oh,
the internet,
oh, where am I going?
simply log on to
Where the heck am I going?
If your battery runs out, no problem.
Look at that rear view mirror.
Seats are equipped with
That is
power outlets
fantastic.
accordingly.
This game is looking so real now. I'll sort out those windscreen wipers in a minute, and then we'll get out of town, and then I'll discuss all the good stuff that's
For
coming.
more information, simply visit FlixBus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service.
It's interesting. The steering kind of feels one-to-one, and I haven't had to jimmy it
You can also use
like I
it
did
to
with the
share your
G27, which is great.
ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist.
Just turn those
Now,
windscreen
we
wipers
can
off.
finally set off. Thank you for listening.
I think it's possible that this time when I reloaded the save game, it's loaded all my buttons and configurations as they were when I left the last game. Now it's been about a week or so since I actually drove the last one, so I can't remember whether or not. This is a bit silly, isn't it? Having to do this to see whether the lights are on. I can't remember whether or not it was raining when I pulled up. So that might be why the windscreen wipers were on. I think it was, if I remember correctly. Right, okay, well let's start. There's lots of good news to discuss with Fernbus. I've been sitting on some of this news for a really long time, and it has been hell on earth to be excited by this stuff and want to tell you about this stuff, but knowing that I can't tell you about it yet. Oh, the agony that I have been through sitting on this information. And it's the reason why I get so... part of the reason why I get so excited by this title. Other than the fact that I think it's got the best driving feel dynamic... Oh no, I didn't do my indicators. Bum. The best feeling driving dynamic that I've seen. It looks beautiful. There are moments where it looks so real. It's fantastic. And I didn't click start ride, did I? Bugger. I think it might automatically do it, you know, if you forget. So that's no big deal. Just pretend I've indicated. Oh good, the lights are red. Whoa, what is going on with the cars jumping up in the air like that? That is so strange. I've not seen that before. That's definitely a new bug. Right, let's very quickly turn, switch camera, interact. Indicator up is going to be right. I'm fairly sure. Indicator down is going to be left. Right, I think that should do it. We'll find out. Yeah. That's working. Okay, gravy. Right, so what's coming? Well, the first thing I can tell you, and something I've been desperate to see for a long time, map modding tools are not only coming, they're here, as in my PC right now. I am testing them out. There's a couple of us who have been granted early access to the modding tool for map modding tool, and I'm a complete noob, an absolute noob when it comes to things like that. So I'm in the process of learning and getting a crash course. I'm not sure that is completely one-to-one. I might need to tweak that a little bit in the future. It's good enough to drive with though. It's no real big issue. It's just it's off a bit. It's not quite right. So yes, that modding tools are here now. Obviously, if you watch this channel a lot, you'll know that I have a love-hate relationship with Wilhelmshaven. So it's hopefully my first ever official mod for a game is going to be creating a B road. Oh crikey, that was close. Not sure why everybody's jumping up into the air and floating. Just ignore that for today, if you can, if it's not too much of a distraction. Yeah, so my first official mod, I hope, with help, is going to be the B road for Wilhelmshaven, so that should we ever get blocked there again, we can take the B road and still make it there. I think that would be a good start for map modding, and who knows, you know, I might get excited enough and good enough to actually make a whole city or something like that. I'd love to be able to do that. I want to contribute to the Fernbus community. I want to be part of it. I want to help where I can. Hopefully a lot of you out there feel the same way. I don't know what happened to that truck, don't ask me. Yeah, hopefully a lot of you out there are feeling the same way and you have more skills in this area than I do. I've always said right from the start that the modding community is going to make this game epic, and not like some other titles like Farming Simulator. Now, I'm not slagging Farming Simulator off, but if you took all the mods away for Farming, I do apologise, if you took all the mods away for Farming Simulator, that game wouldn't be worth playing. It would be horrible to play. I suppose you could argue that if you never ever did have mods, if they never existed in the first place, then it would be fine to play. But my point rather being that if they just said, oh, mods aren't supported anymore as of tomorrow, I think a lot of people would just stop playing because it lacks something. Now, that game needs mods to be playable. This one doesn't, I think, really. I mean, it hasn't got any mods at the moment. So we are in that situation where there are no mods for the game, and for me it's running fine. But I think the modding community could really add to this and really enhance things, and just, oh wow, the potentials are so unlimited as well. Now, I'm not slagging it off, it's a comparison, so you know, don't get upset with me or anything, but games like ETS and ATS, although modding is enabled, and people have done some insanely brilliant mods, not to mention multiplayer, which is technically a mod, but just, you know, the trucks and the vehicles and all sorts of other things. This is almost unlimited in what you can do in terms of mods, whereas ATS and ETS are fairly screwed down, and they do limit modders from, you know, just going mad and doing whatever they want, whereas Fernbus is almost completely open. I think I actually had a figure on that at one point. It's like 95% open. It's almost nothing you can't do, so I've been told, but I don't really know enough about modding. I'm not a modding expert or anything like that to really say much more than that. I'm hoping maybe there's some modders out there who are watching this today, watching the channel. I'd love to hear from you what you think about that. In addition to that, not in addition to that. So those modding tools are available to me right now, and I'm working hard on learning how to use them to produce something for the community. But you guys are going to get them next week or the week after. I mean, like really soon. Really soon. There's also a bunch of DLCs coming our way. Now don't get upset about that DLC. I know some of you are a bit touchy about the Neoplan DLC, but I tell you what, I think this is a great DLC. Okay, I didn't pay for it, so take into it what you will, but I think £10 for this seems like a lot, but it is so good. It's so much better than it was, and I think at release it was on discount to £7, £6.50 or something. So this is an interesting corner. This is an interesting corner. Whoa. And we're safely through. So yeah. Yes, the DLC that's coming, well, the first DLC that's coming, the one you're going to see in the next couple of weeks, is a bunch of repaint mods, like a collection of repaint mods. Now you're going to say, why the hell would I want to pay good money to get repaints when there are loads of repaints already available in the workshop? And yeah, I quite understand, completely agree with you. I get that entirely. I don't think it's going to be much. We're talking a quid, couple of quid, something like that. Nothing really excessive. There's going to be, but the reason why there's this repaint mod, that's what's important. That's what's exciting. And the reason is, sorry, I'm a bit nervous about this corner. Let me just concentrate on it a tad. Okay, safe. Safe bananas. We're going to be there really quick, aren't we, at Rostock? It's going to be quite a long video, but not a lot of driving. I do apologise. And I'm so not going to get all this content out. I know I'm not. But let's carry on. The reason why we're getting repaints are, there's going to be a collection of repaints. One for Italy, one for France, and one for Holland. And like a super funky one for winter. Now, the reason why they are coming out is to promote the new map mods that are coming soon. Like, I don't know when exactly. I don't know everything. I'm not privy to everything. They don't have to run things past me. Don't tell me you've closed the flipping road off. You are having a banana. I've turned events off. What can we do here? Do you know what? I should have just gone the other way. I should have just gone out of town the other way. In fact, that seems like the shorter route, and then we wouldn't have had to go on the motorway at all. Is it because there's roadworks, or is that what the red means? I can't tell now because my route is overlaid on top of it. So the annoying thing is I'm going to have to turn around. Sorry, the wife just brought up a cheeseburger for me. So we're going to have to turn around here, which is not ideal. But I suppose, technically, that's going to give me a little bit more time to discuss all the things I need to discuss. Smash the bus up a bit, lose some points, get stuck behind this truck. I mean, it's not all good news that the road is closed, but there is some. No, wait. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, Sunday driver. So's your mum. Anyway. Let's carry on. Where were we? Yeah, new maps, guys. Now, annoyingly, in my notes, I didn't write down where the new maps definitely were. But if you take the proviso that the repaint mods are sort of a celebration or an announcement of the maps, then it's a pretty good indication of what is going to be included in the map DLCs. Now you might think, why the hell do we want map DLCs when we've, you know, we've got this map, and this map's all buggered up and knackered and got loads of tweaky, dweeby bits on it already. Well, I want maps. I definitely want these extra maps. I am excited to be able to drive all the way from Germany to France, all the way from Germany to the Alps maybe. I'm excited to do that. And I think things like the chicanes that we see in the Germany map, I'm hoping they'll have learnt from that, and we won't see that same issue in the new maps. I'm going to try and drag through these. No! Missed it. Try to get through there. So I'm hoping that the new maps will be better, tidier, you know, without the chicanes and the issues and what have you. And I also think that the scenery is going to be different, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be, oh, I'm so excited for new maps. I really am. I'm not sure what the funky winter thing is all about. Oh, let's go outside camera, because I can't see. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm very excited to see the new maps. Don't ask me how much they are. I don't know. Don't ask me when they're coming out. I don't know. I do know that they are well into development now, and looking really nice, so I'm told. I haven't seen them yet. I'm so excited to see them, and when I do see them, obviously I'll put that video up here, and maybe I can't show you the maps themselves, but I can probably talk to you about what they're like and what I think of them. Yeah, I have to get confirmation on that, but very excited to see that stuff coming. I'm hoping this isn't going to take more than half an hour, this detour, because that would be annoying. It's nice that there's an alternative route. I was contemplating going off-road there for a second. Right, on to the next awesome thing from Fernbus, or for Fernbus. After map modding tools are released, which is pretty much imminent. FPS dropped down to 26 there for a second. After that, we are going to see bus modding tools. Yeah. So if there's a particular type of bus that you were like, I really wish that was, oh bugger. Brakes. Yeah, so if there's a bus that you really want to see, then and you have the ability to mod, then now, well, not now, but in a few weeks time, you'll be able to actually do that. And I mean, just look at this Neoplan. Look at the level of detail that you can put into your mods. That is what is going to become available to us this month. Expected to be this month. Honestly, guys, this game is just going to explode with awesomeness. What else have I seen? Gosh, I don't know. I think that's everything for Fernbus. I mean, obviously there's the whole host, and I haven't got notes on it, as I said at the beginning. There's a whole host of updates that have come out recently, big updates, and they've obviously, one of the things that's happened that's not good is they've introduced this hovering car system, like that guy there who thinks that the ground is raised there and it isn't. That's a bug, but they also seem to have got rid of the old problems that had returned, which it did upset me a tad. I mean, I know it's probably just an accident, or maybe it was a conscious decision because the new implementation had this hovering issue. I don't know precisely what the situation is surrounding that, but AI seems to be behaving very well today if you ignore, he says oh, you, sir, are a biscuit. Get out of my way. Anyway, as I was saying, the AI needs some work. But other than that, it does seem to be behaving a bit better. Now, I know that guy and I had an accident there, but there was a moment of hesitation as he was pulling out in front of me where either one of us could have changed our minds on what we were doing and everything would have been fine. So I think it's better than it was in last week's video, but clearly there's some issues around AI. But it's not a game breaker for me. I know it's hard to get AI to function and act properly. Let's just see how close the collision detection is. Pretty good. I mean, I couldn't have got much closer to that guy, and we didn't have collision today. So that was one of the key problems I had last week. That's what irritated me. I couldn't get round cars because the collision detection was a bit wonky, but it appears to be a bit better, a lot better today. Hang on a second, I need to look at the map. Straight to the end and then turn left. Understood. Now unfortunately when you bring the map up it doesn't stay zoomed in where you left it. Hopefully that will come. These sort of player specific improvements. Do I want to be in that lane? I bet I do. Go, 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 go. No, it's on yellow. You son of a gun. Okay, fine. I'm not going to cheat. Yeah, okay, so there have been a lot of updates. The GPS, I'm pretty sure that's been updated. It looks a lot better. I don't think it's perfect, but it's better than it was a week or two back. Definitely, I'm more comfortable with it. FPS, we're getting 29 FPS in town with all this traffic. Oh, that's something someone asked me to do. I completely forgot. I meant to do it at the beginning of the video. Let's just go to game. See, look, event frequency 1. I'm turning that off until I see or hear evidence that it's been fixed. Traffic density, let's drop that right down to 50%, because I know in games like FSX that has a dramatic effect on FPS. In fact, let's drop it down to 25. Let's see if we can get a real improvement here. Jesus, yeah, okay, so we're a solid 30 right now. We were at 45 for a second. I was going to get a bit excited. So I'll keep my eye on that and we'll see how things progress. Now I don't know if you can change that in the middle of a game and it will actually take effect, or whether I'll have to restart the game. So if it doesn't look that much different today, then maybe check out my next video, and that will hopefully give us a significant performance enhancement. Let's hope. Let's see how close I can get to this guy. I think that hit him at the right time, i.e. not before I actually hit him. I think it actually hit him when it was supposed to. And he pulled away, so again, that's an indication to me that the old issues that had returned last week have now been rectified, and they're gone, or should be gone, which is wonderful to see. Now, ooh, let's keep it comfortable for the passengers. Now, news about Sim UK. I have big plans for Sim UK, and this is not just a hobby for me. This is not only a business venture, but also it's a passion as well. And hopefully that's coming through in the videos. I know I can be a bit drony and a bit miserable, and there are reasons for that, which I'll probably divulge at some point. Some of you already know. Some of you have sort of had a chat with me about certain things relating to this already, but most of you won't. But that's for another time. That's for another time. Sim UK, however, if you look at the channel, has a link to our website. Now, the website is something I've been trying to get up for a long time, but just have not had the time. I work so hard, so often. Again, some of you will know we have 2 children, and both of them have special needs, if you will, and that can really add to your workload for the day and your stress levels. It can impact on quiet time, available time. It has lots of implications that can make things a little bit more tricky. You have to find new, interesting. I could not figure out if he was coming across or not, because I need to be in that lane. Yeah, it can make things a bit more difficult. So trying to keep the channel going whilst building the website has been incredibly difficult, but I've worked extra hard last month to try and get most of this month in terms of videos done already. So if you're trying to get hold of me and contact me about things, or I've promised to do things recently, this is the reason why. It's because I've been working my arse off trying to get videos for this month prepped and ready for sorry, last month I was trying to get videos for this month prepped and ready, and also working on the website. Now the website loosely is scheduled to go up at the end of the month. Now that is a heck of a lot of work to do in what is going to be sort of 3 or 4 weeks time. So hopefully you guys will come and check out simuktoday.co.uk, aka simuk.co.uk, although I think that second link is playing up for some reason, so I need to look at that.
fahren Sie eigentlich so schnell?
Blast. How am I speeding? I don't look like I'm speeding. 60? It's 60. I haven't got flipping cruise control set up on my steering wheel yet, so that's a bit of a pain. So yeah, what's going to be in SimUK, the website, I guess? Well, there's going to be obviously all the videos from YouTube. They'll be organised into game specific logical order, so that you can come and find anything you want to watch there. Maybe it's a bit nicer to watch videos on the website than it is on YouTube. That's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen. I want to build a nice looking hub, if you will, for simulation and realistic gaming enthusiasts like myself. There'll be everybody's welcome. Absolutely everybody is welcome. There'll be a members area, although the development on that will come later. But there will be a members area if you want to join up. That will be free. There's no expenses there. Obviously, we are, as I say, this is my full-time job. Well, I have, it's part of my full-time job. I'll explain more on that in another video. But yeah, so I mean, I am full-time and dedicated to this, and turning a profit, if you will, is unfortunately one of the necessities in order to pay for the equipment that I have, the server, the games that I buy and review, etc., etc. I don't have to buy all of them. I am fortunate in that sense that some companies do contact me and offer me games to review, but a lot of stuff has to be bought as well. So in that vein, there will be a shop where we will sell some merchandise. There's obviously no pressure on anybody to buy anything from us. It's there if you want to buy it, and if you want to help the channel to succeed. We're very small. We are a tiny little channel right now, but I'm working really hard to try and make SimUK something really special for everybody who's interested in simulation and realistic gaming, etc. There'll be tutorials, there'll be guides, there'll be setups, there'll be repaints, there'll be, hopefully, as I'm starting to learn how to, there'll be mods. There will be, in addition to the shop, it's not just about us selling merchandise for the channel. There'll also, well, the idea is that we're also going to try and resell some specific hardware stuff. So if you buy it from us, again, we make a small amount of profit off of that, and that in turn helps to keep the channel going and growing and evolving and getting better and better and better. Sorry, I can't put full beam on. I haven't got a button bound to it, so I'm just gonna have to drive really fast late at night in the dark on a road I've never been on and hope for the bloody best. Gosh, I wish I had a drink of water right now. What else is there going to be? There's going to be community areas. I want you guys to contribute if you feel like you want to. I want you to be able to contribute if you feel like you want to. And I got a bit sidetracked there. In addition to the shop, I'm also going to try and create an area which allows you guys to buy and sell your old hardware equipment. Like, I've just bought a G29. I don't really need the G27 for anything, so you know, I'll put that up on there, and you guys can buy it if you want to. You know, if you're looking for a G27 that's in mint condition at a reasonable price, then you know, I have one that's going to be made available fairly soon. I think we're going to be late here. I think we're going to be late. Jesus, that's a bit of a tight corner. Oh gosh, I'm glad I reacted to that as quick as I did. Now, it might be a trick of the light, but does that lane on the left look smaller than the lane on the right? Alright, I'm sorry. Right, now it's 100. I'm not really concentrating today on driving. I do apologise, passengers. I think we are going to be very late. Yeah, what else? Tips, tutorials, mods, repaints. Somewhere for you guys to buy and sell equipment. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. So I am working so super hard on the channel. It really is a full-time job, and there's so much to do and so much to learn and so much to work on and improve on. And you know, oh, what the heck. Wow, the map did not look like it was going that way. The GPS, I mean. Oh God, get inside. Bit distracted there, sorry. So yeah, but without you guys, Sim UK would be absolutely nothing at all. Jesus, we are miles away. Why didn't we go that way? You stupid ass. God, I wish I could like drag the GPS and say, I want to go to this point, then this point, then this point. Do you know what I mean? Especially as now I look up here, it looks like there's roadworks. Oh, hang on. Maybe that road goes underneath. I think that goes underneath and you can't drive down here. See, with map modding tools, we could fix that. We could do a B road that goes there. Do you know what I mean? That would make such a huge difference to this game. And we are going to be so late. Oh, God. And this video is going to be so long. It's 51 minutes already. For a minute there, I felt like I wasn't going to have enough time to get through all the content. But that is, quite literally, guys, everything on my list done. And that was some serious talking. Had we not have got blocked on the motorway, we'd have been there by now. So that was the perfect amount of content for the journey without all the issues. I think this lane is about to finish. Good timing. Good timing, Sim. Nice work, son. Now, I'm a bit concerned because the GPS appears to be trying to take me back to the start again. Or does it? I'm a bit flustered. Let's look at the map again. Right, I don't really understand this. It wants me to go around here and onto the M19 or whatever it is, the 19. But it looks like I can just turn left here. So why do I need to go on to that? See, look. He's turning left. Oh, no. He's going, oh, I see, yes. Okay, I got it. I got it now. I got it now. So I don't know what the bloody hell I'm going to talk about for the next half an hour whilst we just drive to Rostock. Just have to enjoy the journey, guys. Maybe I'll ask you some questions. What would you like to see on the Sim UK website? What kind of things are you hoping will be there? I didn't mention there'd be a blog, and oh yeah, actually there's going to be like a kind of a blog, if you will, and also I'm going to try and do a few vlogs. Vlogs are not really my thing. You kind of, I think, in my humble opinion, you have to be quite comfortable with yourself and like yourself a lot in order to do a vlog and come across as quite likable. I personally don't feel that way, so vlogging for me is pretty much like sticking needles into my eyeballs, to put it bluntly. That being said, sometimes just making a quick video vlog is the easiest way to share some information with you guys about something, a game, a title, an upcoming DLC release, anything that I deem. Oh Jesus, I knew I was going to do that as well. Anything that I deem might be of interest to you, a vlog could be a quick way of doing that. Also, sometimes I have more games than I can actually fit on the channel. So sometimes what I might do, if there's a DLC or an update or something, is I might write the review, because I try and script all of my reviews, most of my reviews, not all, but most. So I might put the script up prior to making the video, so that you can go to the website and read my take on a game before the video's even up. So yeah, things like that. And obviously, like I say, there'll be a members area, and the only reason why there's going to be a members area really is to stop people leaving spam messages and crap like that. I want to be able to ban people from writing on the website if they're just there to cause people grief and be rude and horrible to either me or any of you. Look how cool this looks. Look at the lights. Oh, look at the road. Wow. Yeah, I'm speeding. I'm sorry. I am completely distracted. Oh, I think I just rubbed against the inside there. So, what is the speed limit here? 60. Damn, I'm still speeding. I need to hook up my cruise control. He's speeding. Look how fast he's going. Son of a bitch. More chicanes. Is it just me, or are these chicanes less aggressive today? Do you think maybe they've eased out the chicanes a tad? That'd be awesome if they have. I really wish I had full beam. I'm really nervous about what's coming up ahead of me. These chicanes can just jump out on you from nowhere. Hang on. Let me just make sure I am going to Rostock. Yeah, it looks like I am. Good. Finally. Hopefully you're getting this awesome audio of this truck passing me on the left. So that truck is responding to the speed limit they've implied. We're still trying to get up to 100. He's backed off now. Maybe he was trying to overtake us and decided he couldn't. Wow. So it's weird because we were going to get to Rostock really early, and I think I had just enough content to chat about it and get there. But now I feel absolutely exhausted, really seriously thirsty, and so somewhat devoid of something to talk about. So yes, that's interesting, isn't it? But we'll see what happens as things progress. We'll see. So yeah, that's the plan for this month. If you guys are asking me questions and comments and stuff, I will do my absolute best to answer you as quickly as possible. And if you've ever left me a comment, most of you will know I come back to you. Sometimes I come back to you immediately. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days. But I will do my best, because I am absolutely flat out working on the website. Plus I have other business related things that I have to deal with. And most importantly, I have my family to look after. And any one of those things can cause me to be delayed in responding to a question or a comment or anything like that. I think we need to get in this lane. Oh, there's a car. Oh gosh, no, it's okay, he's in the outside lane. Wow, terrible driving by me, and I didn't even need to get out of that lane, so that was a bit of a balls up. Anyway, the cars seem to behave better getting off there. Don't know if you noticed that. They slowed down, but they didn't stop, which gave me time to slow down and move out. An interesting point. Next week I'll be focusing on the recent updates in Fernbus and trying to get some clarity on what exactly they have done and what's planned to come next, because I'm sure you guys are going to be, with everything that's coming in the next month, I'm sure you guys are going to be super excited by Fernbus again. I know some of you returned Fernbus when you first got it. You weren't very happy with it. Well, I'm hoping that this month will be the month that you get a taste back for this game, because I always say potential, and some of you hate it when I do. Potential of this title is incredible. Like the way that I didn't see that quick enough. I was going way too fast. There was probably a speed limit change there that I didn't see. I think there was, because it's at 70 now. So we're coming into Rostock, guys. It's the first time I've ever been here. I appreciate anybody who's managed to watch this video for this long. It's just hit an hour. I'll trim it down where I can, but I try and keep the good, the bad and the ugly in all of my videos, because it's about genuinely enjoying the simulation experience, and sometimes that means stuff goes wrong. I'm not going to get it right every time. Sometimes it's me that's making the mistakes, sometimes it's the game, and that's all part and parcel of simulation, if you ask me. That was close, wasn't it? So yeah, guys, in the comment section, let me know what you think of the stuff that's coming for Fernbus. Let me know what you think about SimUK's website, and what you would like to see made available in the website. It's just going to be another platform for us all to communicate together. I'd really like to create an environment where, you know, a whole bunch of like-minded simulation enthusiasts and realistic game enthusiasts can just get together, share setups, techniques, you know, chat about a game, just, you know, all that kind of good stuff. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And obviously, yes, it's true, you know, I do need to feed my family, unfortunately, so I will be trying to make some money via the website as well, but in no way do you have to spend money to go to the website and get information and be helped out and so on and so forth. So I hope that's clear. I hope I'm coming across well. I've just noticed actually that the recording is past an hour, so there's going to be a glitch in the middle somewhere where I was speaking and one video stopped and the next video started, so apologies for that already. I desperately need a drink, and I've got a cheeseburger behind me, which is what I'm having for dinner, and I should have been finished ages ago, but yeah, God, that's making my mouth water, and because I'm talking so much there's no water in my mouth left, so I'm probably a bit slack-jawed yokel a bit. I do apologise for any slappity chap kind of stuff that's been going on. This is Rostock, guys. We finally made it, and we didn't have to go off-road to get here. Oh god, hang on a minute. That's not our bus stop. Right, which way am I going? Now you guys were saying something about yellow and orange and all that kind of good stuff, but that just looks like orange and orange. It all looks orange to me. I don't know which way I'm meant to be going. We need arrows. We need flipping arrows on the... Do you know what I mean? That's what we need, so we can figure out which bit of this GPS is the bit we're meant to be following. Oh god. Okay, I figured it out. The yellow is the out route. The circle is the bus station. I'm with it now. I'm with it now. I am exhausted by this journey. Absolutely exhausted. I really am. It's been a tough one. Just one passenger. Just one passenger. All of that for you. You best be nice to me, lady. If I get off this bus and she says, no, you're not my bus stop, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope I have at least, just even a little bit, excited or whet your appetite for what's coming in Fernbus, and also for our website, which I am trying my hardest to get up by the end of the month. That's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Hang on. 22:19. Oh god, we are so late. Yeah, we are really late now. I just had to check that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.